What's up, y'all? So listen, I literally just got this question, probably like the last video I just dropped. I'll make sure I link it up, down, whatever, you got it. And they asked me like, are you planning on leaving the A7S III? And then literally right after that comment, I see the R5C. So to answer that question now, right, with the R5C out, am I leaving a Sony A7S III? Well, quite honestly, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sean Brooks, director of photography at Brooks Media, cinematographer at Brooks Media. I am Brooks Media. If you want to follow that journey, that's how I do stuff, and see the projects that I work on like more often, just kind of like a real life look and view into me. Just follow me everywhere at Brooks Media. But that's not what today. This wasn't a plug, right? I didn't make this video for a plug. I made this video to talk about how the R5C honestly just came out and shit on the A7S III and the FX3. I would almost say the FX6, but I'm not. That might be a reach just because of the internal NDs. But at this price point, at $4,500, the Canon R5C has just become one of the most deadliest combinations that you can get in regards to being a hybrid shooter, right? So for $1,000 more, you get, I would say, almost like $2,000 worth more of camera than you do on an A7S III. So, but if you consider an A7S III right, and the Canon R5C that's dropped, I would definitely. If I'm being real, if somebody didn't own a A7S III and an R5C just dropped and they were not married to any type of lens, I would tell them to get a R5C, even over FX3 Auto. Like the R5C checks a lot of boxes, and a few boxes they miss is like, whatever. So what? Like you don't have IBIS, okay, whatever. It's a heavier camera, so. Okay, and then you have a mini HDMI port, and to use AK60, you gotta be plugged in, but that's AK60 RAW. So yeah, I don't care about none of that. Like what I would use that camera for is like for all of its 4K features, and 8K when I need it, right? If I need to recrop, I would shoot in 8K, but it's not like that's, it's more so the quality of the camera, like the fact that you get raw internal like that. And so not only do you get raw internal, right, with the Canon R5C, you also get like a lot of different video monitoring tools like waveforms, and hell, you even get false color in this camera. Right, thing that you typically need a Ninja V for. So right now, if I wanted to turn my A7S III slightly a little bit into an R5C, I gotta have a Ninja V, right? That's like an extra $700. Okay, we only need $300 more to get an R5C at this point. The 4K quality is, even though it's 4K, and we can argue that you're not gonna notice a difference like that, but nonetheless, you get higher 4K quality for $300 more with the R5C. You didn't have to buy a Ninja V monitor. You get raw internal. And then on top of that, you get timecode and DCI, none of which the A7S III has. The A7S III does not have timecode. They got like this little thing in here that you could tweak and put timecode in manually, but you don't get timecode, and then you don't get DCI. You kind of get it when you hook up to a Ninja V, but again, that's like a $700 accessory. So I felt like I'm not gonna sit here and make this video longer than it has to be. The Canon R5C is a phenomenal camera. The fact that it shoots AK60, AK all the way up to 60 frames per second, has a built-in fan, which the FX3 has a built-in fan. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. The R5C is what the Ace is what the Sony FX3 should have been. They should give us a beefier body and just like way more like better internal specs. But essentially, you gave us a rehoused A7S III, which kind of makes, I'm like, if you got an A7S III, it's like, well, whatever. But hell, right now, I wouldn't even be mad if somebody sold their A7S III with a 24-70, lens for like, we'll say $3,800, right? Then they take that money and then they put that towards an R5C. Man, bro, like that's tempting. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's tempting. But for me personally, I would not be upgrading to the R5C. If I'm being 100% real with y'all, the A7S III checks all the boxes I need, like for my production as of right now. It does everything I need to do. And the lenses are super affordable. RF glass is like really, really expensive. And pockets is getting good, but nah, I'm not trying to spend $3,000 on a 28-70, bro. Like, nah, hold these nuts. I'm not giving all that. So, for me, if I didn't own an A7S III, yes, I'll grab an R5C. And with me owning an A7S III, would I upgrade? No. A7S III is still a heavy hitter, but Sony gotta, y'all gotta hit back, bro. Like what they say on Smack, bro. Yo, fight back, Sony, because right now Don DeMarco, yeah, they just killed y'all. Oh well, hopefully y'all watch Battle Rap. Y'all didn't get the references, Oh well. It's your boy Sean. Be nice, man. We out. Deuces.